Hello, Gemini. Welcome, Gemini. Welcome, beautiful soul. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Summer, and today I'm going to bring you a general read for your sign for the month of September. So, as always, this is a very general reading. If you want a more personalized reading, click the link below. But as always, please, please, please give me a thumbs up. It helps get the message out there to many more people, okay? So the first card I pulled for you guys for September came from my Lunar Nomad Oracle deck. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Two actually popped out for you, so I'm going to go ahead and take them. First, let's speak about the child. Now, the child symbolizes birth. It symbolizes innocence, an inner knowing of waking up each morning and that anything is possible. Children really look at life in a very non-analytical way. They see the magic in everything. They don't seek the purpose. They really just see the magic and are expressionable. They absorb emotions and get rid of them a lot faster than adults do. They are more playful. They indulge more in silly things rather than focusing and being withdrawn from playful action. They just seek the fun out of every moment. They are very, what's the word? They bounce back very, very well. So there is a need for you, possibly in the month of September, to set aside that really adult side of yourself that, you know, only lives, breathes, and works for money, and rather go out and be more playful and energetic. Seek that really childlike nature about yourself that has been gone or depleted for a while. Now the fish. The fish symbolizes, let me go back. Okay. The fish symbolizes money, success, possibly small businesses, freedom, movement, luck, and prosperity. Okay, so the fish, that's the overall kind of keywords. But if we dive into the fish, it's really about moving past some sort of stagnation in your life, that you have become quite comfortable stagnated. You've been quite comfortable, that Pink Floyd song, I'm comfortably numb now. You have gotten to a place where, you know, things weren't really moving forward the way you wanted them to. There was a sense of lack mentality, that nothing was going to move forward for you, that there was going to be always not, never going to be enough money, never going to have your big break. This is about taking action and going with the flow of your energies and opportunities and seeking out rather than sitting at home and not really looking for anything and not looking to initiate anything to make your world better. This symbolizes, fluidity, the coming and going of energy, the coming and going of people, places, and things. Things in your world are always forever going to change, and it's how you adapt to it. Do you choose to move forward with the flow and then adapt how necessary, or do you choose to stay while everything else in the world keeps turning around you and you stay stagnant and folding your arms and being stubborn in a way of not going with the flow and changing when things around you are changing? So together, the child and the fish, I feel like a little bit of your stubbornness has kept you from having fun, from really moving forward in life. Also, this could be a child that you're seeking to move closer to, that you're seeking to find new opportunities around them so you can be close to them. This is great movement coming to you because you are letting go of the stagnation version of your life and really moving forward to true happiness again. You're letting go of the old you, the old way of life. If you've lived in a certain place forever and ever, you're ready to see some change, and opportunities are coming for you. So will you accept, will you indulge in the innocence of a child and just take action instead of thinking about it, or will you stay stagnant? So that opportunity will be arising for you, I feel like, in the month of September. So let's get in the normal traditional cards, and let's see what else is coming for you guys in September. I already pre-shuffled the cards, but I'll shuffle them a few more times. Here we go. Gemini September. Cut my deck. Gemini September. We have the Magician, the Ace of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. So I'll start shuffling my clarifiers, but going to go ahead and get into the reading. So for the month of September, I see that you are not only seeing the potential of a certain path, a new path, but you're also really starting to get pulled in that certain sense of wanting to. Before, I feel like you may have been holding back just a tad, of not quite certain if you wanted to take a new direction, if you could have control of a situation. It's like you're not trusting your own inner feelings, that you will have enough funds to do this, if you will have enough luck, if everything will turn bad. Should you stay? Should you go? Can I manifest what I'm really creating in my mind? I have all these good intentions and dreams and hopes in my mind, but can I make them come true? So there is a bit of worrying when it comes to the situation that you're trying to manifest. You're really wanting to take charge, because the situation that you're wanting to fix, gain control of, has caused you a lot of anxiety over a loved one, possibly a child. Maybe your child moved away from you, and it's created a lot of unhappiness for you. A lot of fights and quarrels and concerns, and it's really suffered your finances and kept you in despair. And you have lost a lot of sleep over it, over the anxiety and the fear, and uncertain what this means for you. But in the month of September, I really see that you're making the decision to take charge and manifest this, to move closer to your happiness. Getting that certain vibe back, your energy back of, I can do anything that I want to, I can do anything I put my mind to. Following that, we have the Ace of Wands. This speaks of now is the time to take action, and you're feeling it, and you're becoming fearless in whatever it is that you're seeking. So you're going to be very fearless when it comes to pursuing what makes you the happiest, your dreams, the things you hold most precious and dear to your heart. Again, I'm picking up a child, seeking new career opportunities in that area. With the Two of Wands crowning that, this speaks of you possibly having a very dominant personality. You can be mature in some ways or another. However, you think, most importantly, that you are the most mature person in this situation. So you are trying to make a decision, weigh out the good and the bad of this path, of this new beginning, things you're trying to manifest. Okay. So this is you really still staking in and really trying to figure out the best way to go about this, the best way to attain your goals and your needs during this process. It's like you're mustering the courage. You're procrastinating because you're building on this courage to go forth and just have enough courage on moving towards this person. I keep getting you're moving, you're wanting to move, like literally physically, you're wanting to move towards something. So you will be overcoming that fear and gaining your courage and making that final decision that you want to take steps to move forward, to your children, to your loved ones. You want to get a good enough job to provide them with financial security. This is you in the month of September making very wise investments, planning, putting plans into action, honoring family traditions, and really having that new sense of invitation that everything that you're wanting is going to pan out for you. You're inducting this new beginning. You're moving forward with great advancement. I do see you proposing this idea to someone to see kind of how their disposition is in this this movement forward. But whatever this movement is, if you're physically moving house, you're extremely excited about it. Like it's enthralling you on another level. You may also have somebody in this place that you're moving to that you're in love with. So I feel like maybe you will be receiving good news of an application that you put in, and they're going to give you an invite to come to like a physical interview or something of that nature. They're going to propose to you, request your presence, and you're making the moves. You're going towards it, and you're very, very excited and happy that you're going to move closer to what you want. So, wow, this is very straightforward. The Eight of Cups. This is also, I feel like, the end of summer. Whoop. This is you literally moving. Starting the process of looking for a new place to live, realizing that it's time to move on from the places that have caused you disharmony. You've sat stagnant for too long, wallowing and thinking that everything was going to turn back around. And so now you're literally moving and leaving this place that you've known forever. You really haven't wanted to, but now you're choosing to make major life changes and literally physically move towards something better. You're no longer focusing on, the past that was in ruins and disharmony, and possibly a relationship that didn't turn out well, a marriage that ended in divorce and left with you and the kids separating. You're literally moving away from this, and the best thing I see about this is you're leaving the quarrels and the fights and the conflict behind. You may be moving closer, but coming in peace. And then with the Queen of Wands, oh my gosh, it keeps just flying. I guess it wants to flip itself over. But it didn't. So with the Queen of Wands, we have you believing in yourself, finding that passion within you, coming up with, you feel like what are brilliant ideas and wonderful people, letting you stay with them, letting you figure it out once you get there, and really maintaining your emotional balance within this time frame. You are seeking out friends and family to really see if you're making a good decision. Because a part of you really thinks this is all an illusion. A big part of you thinks that this won't be the best idea for you, that you should be cautious, that you're going to make the big move, you're going to make the big trip, and then somebody's going to move even further away from you. So you feel like you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You feel like you're not, some part of you feels like you're not being loyal to your true self. So this can be you going within, trying to seek answers of I really want to do this, but I have some hesitation. So you are going to be talking with other people, with I feel like cousins or family members or something of that nature, mothers and fathers, just somebody that you really trust to give you good, solid advice. Okay, I do feel like you're not going to tell a lot of people about this move. Okay, that's pretty good, Gemini, for you. Let's see some advice for you in this situation for September. What is Gemini's advice? What advice do we have for Gemini in the month of September? Woo, woo, okay. You know what? I'm not taking it. What's meant to come out will. It was just too uncertain. What advice do we have for Gemini? September, there we go. Self-forgiveness, forgiving yourself from not making the best decisions in the past, possibly pushing people away, possibly getting into that really toxic, stagnant energy that you were just maybe not the best person to be around. So you're letting go of guilt. You're letting go of guilt and, you know, blaming yourself for what hasn't worked out in the past. Letting a failure just be a failure, but moving forward with your life and not staying sitting there in that puddle of self-loathing energy. Then it says, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Stop trying to control the situation. You have planted the seeds into the air, into the universe, and it's the universe has grabbed those seeds and planted them. So now just watch the fruits sprout and bloom. Okay, it's coming for you. You've already set the intention out, so let things come to you. Everything doesn't have to be so controlled. Okay, so let me know what you think in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up, and if I don't hear from you guys for comments or questions or personal reading, I will talk to you in the next reading. Bye.